hours from here. We just can't push bluegrass music enough, and it's because of you folks that we like to do so. Ladies and gentlemen, what an honor this is. We've talked to you year after year, and it seems like you never can get enough. You keep coming to us and say, when are you going to bring Jimmy Martin back? We want Jimmy Martin. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to introduce to this stage once again the king of bluegrass. Won't you make welcome Mr. Jimmy Martin?
Lord have mercy. Keep it up. I hear you. Everybody happy? Well, I am too. Love 'em and leave 'em, kiss 'em and grieve 'em. That used to be my motto so high. Till my Sophronie left me so lonely, and now she's up in mine. My Sophronie from Kentucky, she's found another man. I can't even kiss her, can't even hold her hand. The moon we used to love beneath is still up in the sky. Now I'm just a hot shot with a teardrop in my eye. Love 'em and leave 'em, kiss 'em and grieve 'em. That used to be my motto so high. Till my Sophronie left me so lonely, and now it's a drop in my eye. You sled pretty girls from Maine to Alabama. Loved them very much at first, and I let them down. I've seen so many pretty eyes filled with bitter tears. Find a man, forget them, but now I have my fears. Love 'em and leave 'em, kiss 'em and grieve 'em. That used to be my motto so high. Till my Sophronie left me so lonely, and now there's a drop in my rose at bugle, I'm loving that sweet girl. She means more to me than the whole wide world. I used to be a killer with the women, me oh my. Now I'm just a hot shot with a teardrop in my eye. Love 'em and leave 'em, kiss 'em and grieve 'em. That used to be my motto so high. Till my Sophronie left me so lonely, and now there's a drop in my eye. Love 'em and leave 'em, kiss 'em and grieve 'em. That used to be my motto so high. Till my Sophronie left me so lonely, and now there's a drop in my Thank you. Thank you. Just keep that up. You already make me feel like I'm somebody. It's good to see you. Have you enjoyed the bluegrass picking up until now? If you have, let's hear from you, all right? I ain't going to say too much about poor old Doug, but he come over a while ago to me before we got ready to go on and said, now I want to see one thing while you're up there. I said, what? He said, I want to see a little smoke coming from the rafters. I said, well, I don't know what you're trying to say. He said, I want you to put on a good show. I said, I always do when I feel good, but I don't feel too good today. Well, he said, I want to see some smoke come out of them rafters while you up there. I said, I might think my son's tall enough. He might can light one of them up there after a while. Let me introduce the boys to you so you'll know which one's doing picking and singing. Some of them you've seen before. Some of them you've never seen before. And some of them you'll never see again. I'll start off by introducing you to a new member of the Sunny Mountain Boys. Well, I don't have to do nothing then today, do I? The rafters have done caught a fire. Sit down, lady, whatever you do. He's happily married, but not in this state, he said. Well, he's a pretty good boy. He likes to get out and entertain people, meet the girls. But he ain't never got the job. This is about the third or fourth show he's made. And we just give him more so what we call a tryout. We'll see how he's going to make it here today, and maybe and tonight, if he does all right, we might say we'll hire him. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, girls. Linwood Lunsford from the good state of North Carolina. Let's hear it, all right? Next in line with the electric bass back here is a boy that I fed till he got married, then he moved out. And when he's 19 years old, he left me, and he's not been around me too much in the last 12 or 14 years, but he moved back to Nashville, and he says, I'm making one more move, Daddy, and that's back to Nashville, and I'm going to stay with you. Said, I'm not moving no more. My son, Ray Martin. Give him a nice hand, would you? Over on the Little Mammon from the good state of Michigan. And we got good news for you. He's a little late about getting to the studio, but he's just recorded a brand new album so y'all can hear him sing and star out. Probably this will be his last summer. Next year he'll get him a group and sell albums at his table. That's how it goes, you know. Hey, nice hand for all the Blaylock. That's right, Brody, all right? Oh, yeah. Let's see. Since you like the banjo player, let's see if he can play. What would you like to play for him? I didn't hear you.
What about theme time?
What about it?
Let's play it.
What about it? Get with it there. Let's see if you can pick it. Thank you, folks. like that? Now, I know good and well he ain't that good. You just feel sorry for him up here trying. Well, I see our old buddies down there. It's good to see you guys. How did you come down here? Fly? Brought the bus or fly? Oh, you brought the bus. You like to get high, but not that high. Okay. You brought the bus. I heard somebody backstage there trying to pick. Do that again. Sounds like we need a guitar player out here. He's trying to hog the show. Who is it? Huh? Do that. Do what you done? Let's see you do that again. We do need a guitar player, don't we? Sound pretty good. Looks like Melvin Goins has taught him just right. What else do you want to sing on the show? Huh? Would y'all like to hear him sing one? Well, you're not going to, because I'm going to. Come on now. They said they want to hear you sing one. What else do you want to sing? I can't hear you.
Let's do a little bit of Freeborn Man.
You hear what he said? You hear what he said? Let's do a little. He looked at me and said, let's do a little bit of Freeborn Man. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it.
I was born in the Southland. 20-some odd years ago.
Oh, my Lord, son, I'm hearing you do it.
I ran away for the first time when I was 4 years old. I'm a freeborn. My home's on my back. Know every inch of highway, yeah, put a back road, a mile of railroad track. Well, I got a Martin guitar. I carry the alto sax. I honked it about 200 times, but I always got it back. I'm a freeborn. My home's on my back. Know every inch of highway, foot a back road, a mile of railroad track.
Got a gal in Cincinnati, got a woman in San Antonio. Said I always love the girl next door, any place is home. I'm a freeborn man. My little home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, Lord, Lord, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Said I got this worn out guitar, I carry an old toe sack. I've honked it about 200 times, I always get it back. I'm a freeborn man. My home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, Lord, Lord, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Said you may not like my appearance, and you may not like my song. Said you may not like the way I talk, you'll like the way I'm gone. I'm a Freeborn Man. My little home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, Lord, 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 yeah. Every foot of Mac Road, every mile of railroad track. I'm a Freeborn Man. My little home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, Lord, Lord. Every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Woo! You picked out a good song. Huh?
Yeah.
I think you done a good job opening up for me, too. Let's see. We've let the banjo player play one, and we've not let Audie sing one. Would you like to hear him try it? You hear how I said that, didn't you? Would you like to hear him try it? See what you think about him. We've got one in an album that I sing, but Audie does such a good job. One called Don't Give Your Heart to a Poor Rambler, Little Girl.
Well, don't fall in love with me, darling, I'm a Rambler. Although you're the sweetest sweetheart in this world, it's all for your sake, dear, that I'm leaving. But don't give your heart to a Rambler, little girl. If I never had the blues, my little darling, or the lure of the road of my mind, I'm bound to hear the whistle of the freight train and the boxcars as they rattle down the line. Don't fall in love with me, darling, I'm a Rambler. Although you're the sweetest sweetheart in this world, well, it's all for your sake, dear, that I'm leaving. Well, don't give your heart to a Rambler, little girl. Well, I had to jump down, dear, and I'm sorry. You're just a little sweeter than the rest. Believe me when I say I didn't mean to hurt you or do anything to mar your happiness. Well, don't fall in love with me, darling, I'm a Rambler. Although you're the sweetest sweetheart in this world, it's all for your sake, dear, that I'm leaving. Well, don't give your heart to a Rambler, little girl. Oh, yeah.
Thank you. I think they liked that pretty good. But you've done a real good job. Huh? Okay, put your clamp back on there just a minute. We're not going to shorten Melvin Goins, bus driver and bass player, a dog. He said, if you'd let me, I'd take a break on that. Kick it off or let him take a break.
I'm a Rambler. Although you're the sweetest sweetheart in this world, it's all for your sake, dear, that I believe in. Well, don't give your heart to a Rambler, little girl.
How about that? Now, when you're out here on the stage with us, anything that you take a break, you just ease up and whisper or punch me in the rear end back there like that. Say, let me have a break on that. That's all the one you know. Well, I tell you, them planes are something else here, ain't they? Yeah, here we're going to do you all a trio song here that somebody come up and took our picture over there a while ago and asked us to be sure and to do this. And we've been doing it since 1956, and everywhere we go, they still ask for it. Me and Bob and Sonny, the Osborne brothers, got it up in the top 10 for the RCA Victor people in 56, and me and the Sunny Mountain Boys recorded it over again for Decca Records and got it right back in the top 10 again. One called 20/20 Vision and Walking Around Blind. I've been to the doctor, he says I'm all right. I know he's lying, I'm losing my sight. He should have examined the eyes of my mind. 20/20 vision and walking around blind. With my eyes wide open, I've laid my bed. If it wasn't for dying, I wish I was dead. But this is my punishment, death is too kind. 20/20 vision and walking around blind. Just couldn't know her the way that I do. You say she's wicked and maybe it's true, but there's one thing I do know, she's no longer mine. 20/20 vision and walking around blind. Since she's gone and left me, I feel so alone. I carry a heart that's heavy as stone. I know she cheated, I knew all the time. 20/20 vision and walking around blind. I've lost her, oh, what will I do? I bet you're if she's there with you. The eyes of your heart will have trouble like mine. 20 days and they're walking around blind. I've lost her, oh, what will I do? I bet you're not happy if she's there with you. The eyes of your heart will have trouble like mine. 20 vision and walking around blind. 20 vision and walking round blind. I see right now you like them old tear jerkers, don't you? Huh? Where's Doug? Have we brought enough of smoke out of these rafters yet? Hey, I'll tell y'all something, just if you'll listen to me just 1 minute and get it over real quick what happened. Down home last year, there was a man 100 years old and he married him a girl 27. And it wasn't me either. But anyway. Well, and he wasn't married too long, till a few months she come up pregnant. He waited a few months and he took her to the hospital and had an 8-pound baby boy. He went to hollering at the doctors and nurse says, "Hey doc, tell these nurses how my motor's running. Ain't it in good shape? Look at this big 8-pound boy. Tell all of these nurses this old man's 100 years old, what good shape his motor's in." He said, yeah, your motor's running all right. It's doing pretty good, looks like. 8-pounder at first. Well, he went on back home, got a few bottles of milk. First thing you know, his wife come up pregnant again. Yeah, in a few more months, he took her back to the hospital. This time she had a 9-pound baby boy. He went to every floor in that hospital and dancing and hollering at every nurse he could get to look at him. Said, "Tell them, doc, what a good motor this old man 100 years old has got." Said, "It ain't nigh run down, is it, doc?" He said, No, sir." Said, "Your motor's pretty good and it ain't run down completely, but I believe this time you need an oil change. This one's black." Thank you, ladies. I see you know what good stuff is when you hear it. I'll tell you another nugget. I'm going to call on my son. Some guy said, "I wouldn't tell that joke. There may be a black man in the crowd." Well, he should be proud because that one was black, you know. I'm going to let my son try to sing one. He says he can sing, and I'm going to see if he can. I've got a song in the album over there that he's going to sing, and I want to see if he can sing it. I've never heard him sing too much, but he says he can sing, and I ain't heard him sing in a long time. And give him a hand, and he's going to sing you one called the Tennessee Waltz.
I was dancing with my darling to the Tennessee Waltz when an old friend I happened to see. I introduced him to my loved one, and while they were dancing, my friend stole my sweetheart from me. I remember the night and the Tennessee Tennessee waltz. Only you know how much I have lost. Oh, I lost my little darling the night they were playing that beautiful Tennessee waltz. Oh, I was waltzing with my darling to the Tennessee waltz when an old friend I happened to see. Oh, I introduced him to my loved one, and while they were dancing, my friend stole my sweetheart from me. I remember the night and the Tennessee waltz. Only you know how much I have lost. Oh, I lost my little darling the night they were playing that beautiful Tennessee waltz. Yeah, that beautiful Tennessee waltz.
How about that? That's pretty good, don't it? That's pretty good for a young fella. Let's see. Smile, I'm on candid camera. Okay. I like that. Is that all right? Get that there, okay. Hey, no, don't pick that up. That's the third time it's been picked up, honey, whatever it is. How many of you folks like to hear us sing a couple of gospel songs? We'll do this for the pilots, I said, and also for some friends of ours that's from Texas, Mr. and Mrs. Roy Roper and his daughter, and they come all the way from Amarillo, Texas, to be up here at this Bluegrass Festival with us. That's a pretty good ways. And they didn't walk either. So here's a gospel song we'd like to sing for them. And also we'd like to do it for Jackie and his wife and little kids that my wife Teresa's had a lot of fun. Of course, I ain't been around her since she got with them about 2 days. I ain't seen her hardly. She's been, we love you too. Thank you. I wish you was a woman saying that. Here's one called Little White Church.
Oh, the church in the valley, oh, that little white church is a place I love so well. Now I'm sad and lonely, yes, I'm sad and lonely for that little white church in the dale. There's a little white church in the valley that stands in my memory today. And it seems I can hear the bells now ringing, though I am many miles away. And many times in church on Sunday morning, that whole countryside would gather there. They would all kneel down by the altar as they lifted up their voice in prayer. Oh, the church in the valley, oh, that little white church is a place I love so well. Now I'm sad and lonely, yes, I'm sad and lonely for
church in the dell.
They would sing the old song, Rock of Ages. Christ, let me hide myself in thee. And I know some of them are now waiting just over the dark and stormy sea. I know my troubles have all ended, and happy forever they shall be. They are waiting and watching up yonder for the coming home of you and me. Oh, the church in the valley, oh, that little white church is the place I love so well. I'm sad and lonely, yes, I'm sad and lonely for that little white church in the
Thank you. Much more time. Two more. Thank you. When we get off the stage here, me and the boys be over here where you can see them standing at the table, and a couple of them's got guns on them and hats, and all of them over there, kind of watching everything. And we'll be over there with their 3 videotapes. Some of them live and some of them's dead. I mean, some of them got my coon dog's tree and a live coon on one of them. And a lot of albums and also pictures and cassette tapes. And we'll be over there and autograph them for you as soon as we get on the stage. Come over where we're at. If you don't buy nothing, we'll still autograph some stuff for you. So me and Audie's going to sing you a song. It's titled one of the albums, one called Stromy Waters. If you'll kick it off, we'll try it.
Oh, a pilgrim on earth, a may journey along, knowing not what the future may hold, may hold. I'd rather have Jesus and sing a sweet song than a coveted silver and gold. Stormy waters around, all around, and a tempest and fury may roll, but I still have my dear Savior. How he helps me, nobody can know. When it says I'm forsaken, and my earthly friends misunderstand. Stormy waters around me, but I hold to God's unchanging hand. Here we have disappointment, so often I sigh. Stormy waters around me may roll, may roll. I'll hold to the hand of my Savior so dear. He's a shepherd that's keeping my soul. Stormy waters around, all around me, and a tempest and fury may roll, but I have my dear Savior, my Savior. How he helps me, nobody can know. When it says I'm forsaken, and my earthly friends misunderstand. Stormy waters around me, all around me, but I hold to God's unchanging hand.
Thank you. I believe they said we had time to sing one more. And thank you. We want to say it's nice to visit with you again this year. At least it ain't rained today, but it did yesterday. The other time we was here, we was playing while it was raining. And it's good to see such a good weather here today and good to see so many people. And looks like maybe, as far as today's part's concerned, if old Doug can get it drawed out here tomorrow, it looks like he's going to come out of the hole on this festival. I hope he does. A lot of money to be spent when it comes to promoting a bluegrass festival. See a crowd, but there's a lot of money spent here today too, and tomorrow and all that. And when we get off, we'll be over there. And one thing, some guy said, "Do you feel bad?" I said, "Not really," but one of our boys, David Nance from North Carolina, called and told us some sad news, and he couldn't be here with us today. And we miss him very much. And his dad passed away, and he had to be there with him. And so we'll do the gospel songs in memory of his dad. And also, since David couldn't be here, we'll do the whole show for David. We're going to end our show up with this one here. Come over to the table. We'll meet every one of you. We'll be back they said about 8:30, I believe. Said it was going to take Melvin Goins' place. That's about as good as you could get right there. Kick them off on this, and we'll try. Now don't forget me, little darling, while I'm growing old and gray. Thank you. Just a little thought before I'm going far away. Be waiting on the hillside when the day you will call. On the sunny side of the mountain where the rippling water falls. Now don't forget about the days we courted many years ago. Don't forget all the promises you gave me in song. Now I'll be waiting on the hillside when the day you will call. On the sunny side of the mountain where the rippling waters fall. Please tell me, darling, in your letter, do you ever think of me? Please answer, little darling, tell me where you can be. It's been so long since I've seen you, your love still lingers on. Don't forget me, little darling, though our love affair seems gone. Don't forget me, little darling, while I'm growing old and gray. Add just a little thought before I'm going far away. Now I'll be waiting on the hillside when the day you will call. On the sunny side of the mountain where the rippling waters fall. Thank you, folks.
Mr. Jimmy Martin, the king of bluegrass, ladies and gentlemen. Woo. Once again, Mr. Jimmy Martin and the Sunny Mountain Boys. I hear you. Keep it up.
It's a long way up here to over yonder. My feet are getting mighty sore. I ain't coming back, you made your mind wonder. My walk shoes don't fit me anymore. My walk shoes don't fit me anymore. My walk shoes don't fit me anymore. Stay on this side of town, honey, I won't be around. My walk shoes don't fit me anymore. I'll be a long time gone from you, baby. You'll never hear me knock up on your door. I thought you were once I was crazy. My walk shoes don't fit me anymore. My walk shoes don't fit me anymore. My walk shoes don't fit me anymore. Stay on this side of town, honey, I won't be around. My walk shoes don't fit me anymore. Now it's a long way up here to way back yonder. My feet are getting mighty sore. I ain't coming back, you made your mind wonder. My walk shoes don't fit me anymore. My walk shoes don't fit me anymore. My walk shoes don't fit me anymore. Stay on this side of town, honey, I won't be around. My walk shoes don't fit me anymore. I'll be a long time gone from you, baby. You'll never hear me knock up on your door. I thought you were worth it once, but I was crazy. My walk shoes don't fit me anymore. My walk shoes don't fit me anymore. My walk shoes don't fit me anymore. Stay on this side of town, honey, I won't be around. My walk shoes don't fit me anymore. You like that? Hey. Keep it up. That makes me happy. Some guy asked me when I come in here at night, said, Jimmy, would you like a drink? I said, no, but after the last show, I'll join you. And he said, do you care for us a drinking? I said, heck no, I want you to be happy and then I'll be happy. As long as you folks are happy, I'm happy. You follow me? Is everybody happy? All right. Here's a banjo player, turn one called Train 45. Let her go. him a nice hand. He tries hard. Hold it, hold it. Hell, he ain't that damn good, I'll tell you. Thank you for your sympathy. Y'all think I should hire him? No, huh? He's been wanting to, let me tell y'all something about him. He's been wanting a job with me for 3 years. And now I'm just trying him out. What'd you say, sir? Hell, I ain't hired him yet. Son, I ain't hired him yet. You talking about raising him, you can go home. If you've come down here to hurt somebody's feelings, you can go on home. You've done got mine. He's hurt my feelings so much I don't even know what in the heck to do now. Wait, no. Sir, what'd you say? Was you the one hollered over there? I'm not talking. Was you the one hollered at me over there? Huh? What's your name? Danny? Well, Danny, you can go back to your cage. They've got it cleaned out for you over here, would you? Just get on the... What's grabbing you, son? Sounds like somebody's got a hold of you over there. Don't turn. We're going to do you a sad song now. It's called a tear-jerking song. Do it for Uncle Roper and all of his heirs, his bus riders and drivers and chauffeurs. One called It Takes One to Know One, honey, and I know you. Little girl, you stand out in a crowd. You're laughing and talking much too loud. But I see a little tear peeking through. It takes one to know one, and I know you. It takes one to know one, and I know you. A little tear through your smile, I see through. You've been hurt, and you're frightened, you're so blue. It takes one to know one, and I know you. Little girl, please take hold of my hand. You can go on and cry, I'll understand. And pay no mind if I start crying too. 'Cause it takes one to know one, honey, I know you. It takes one to know one, and I know you. A little tear to your smile, I see through. You've been hurt, and you're frightened, you're so blue. It takes one to no one, and I know you. This is from Marlene, too. Bless her little sweetheart. And that little boy, too, okay. Roper, behave yourself. Little girl, you stand out in a crowd. You're laughing, you're talking much too loud. But I see a little tear peeking through. It takes one to know one, and I know you. It takes one to know one, and I know you. A little tear through your smiles I see through. You've been hurt and you're frightened, you're so blue. It takes one to know one, and I know you. It takes one to know one, and I know you. You like that? Thank you. Appreciate it. We love you. We love you. Glad you came. Let me introduce some of you guys, some of you friends, guys, neighbors, ladies, and gentlemen didn't get to meet the Sunny Mountain Boys if you come in since we was on before. Howdy, sir. How you all? Howdy. Y'all looking for a seat? Or you got one, you just don't know where to put it? Hey, you can go right back there, sir. There's a big fat lady, about 300 pounds, got up and it's still hot. Just sit down back there. Where you going, son? Yeah, it's back there on the left. You look like Dale McCurry's son. Huh? They said it flooded you all out here last night. I see you got a boat and come back, didn't you? Huh? I can't hear you, sir. I can't hear you. Well, why you say like this? 20 vision. Why don't you say 20/20 vision? No, I'll do it for you. Huh? You cried again. Well, I'm sorry for you. Huh? Hey, let me tell y'all something. Hey, you know what I was doing? And right there's our pilot. After we get off here, boys, he said, come over. They're going to have a cookout, plenty to drink, Pepsis and Cokes, 7-Ups for you boys. But I'm going to try a little something else. They're going to have some buttermilk for me. No, look here. Just don't you boys know. I just got up here when John Hartford, after he got through doing all that doing that dance, I said, Jesus Christ, I better get in there. We're going to be late, and the boys is already tuned up. But what is wrong, and these pilots know that, this guy seen me walking back from the bus down there, and he was laying down over in a little place over there. He looked at me, and he said, "Ain't you Jimmy Martin?" I said, "Yes, I am, when they don't call me some other bad name." He said, "Could you come over here just a minute?" I said, "Yeah." And he was laying down and had his ear right close to the ground, just as close as he could get it, like he was listening for something. He said, "Lay down there beside of me." I laid down there beside of him and laid there about 5 minutes. And I looked at him. I said, "Son, I don't hear a damn thing." He said, "I know it. It's been like that all day." I tried to help him more than I could. What is she do? Okay. I'm glad you all are happy. When you're happy, I'm happy. If you're sad, I'm sad. Here's one called Ocean of Diamonds we're going to do for you right now. Some people drink champagne out under the stars, while others drink wine leaning over a bar. But all that I need, dear, to make me feel fine is to know that your love will forever be mine. Give an ocean of diamonds, a world filled with flowers, to hold you closely for just a few hours. Hear you whisper softly that you love me too. Would change all the dark clouds to the bluest of blue. Mandolin player. Like that. I'd like to do this song especially too for my dear friend Tony Rice. I think he's one of the best guitar players going today. I'd like to cut about 3 of his fingers off. I don't drink their champagne, I don't drink their wine. So if you refuse me, my poor heart will pine. I'll be so lonely till the day that I die. And as long as I live, dear, you'll still hear me cry. I give ocean of diamonds, a world filled with flowers, to hold you closely for just a few hours. Hear you whisper softly that you love me too. Would change all the dark clouds to the bluest of blue. Thank you, folks. Appreciate it. Some people drink champagne out under the stars, while others drink wine leaning over a bar. But all that I need, dear, to make me feel fine is to know that your love will forever be mine. I give ocean of diamonds, a world filled with flowers, to hold you closely for just a few hours. Hear you whisper softly that you love me too. Would change all the dark clouds to the bluest of blue. I like it. Woo! Huh?
Hey, get on.
What did you key. Here is Audie Blaylock to sing one of the late and great Clyde Moody's great hit, a million seller, probably now 3 or 4 million seller. One called, and we have it in an album, one called the Shenandoah Valley Waltz.
In the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia lives a girl who is waiting there for me. Many times we have waltzed in the moonlight, and in her loving arms I long to be. I miss her sweet smile in the moonlight, and I know she misses me too. In the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia lives a girl, and I know her love is true. In the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia lives a girl who is waiting there for me.
Oh, sing it, Audie.
Many times we have waltzed in the moonlight, and in her loving arms I long to be. I miss her sweet smile in the moonlight, and I know she misses me too. In the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia there's a girl, and I know her love is true.
How about that? You like that? Woo! Hey. Thank you. Here's a song that I'd like to do for you.
Get on, Jimmy. Come on.
Here's a song we'd like to do for you. We went out last December and did Austin City Limits with a Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, and Vassar Clements, Jerry Douglas, and Roy Huskin, and John Denver, and a bunch of them. And a lot of people said they seen it, but we'd like to do you a song that we did on that show when we first got the gold album. On the first album I had 6 songs. Will the Circle Be Unbroken? I got a gold album with my name wrote across the front of it. And then the second album, they didn't want to make it as country and hillbilly. They wanted to make my song go to pops. But I said, I can't go pop, boys. I'm just what I am, and that's it. And so I did Sitting on Top of the World. Here come another big plaque from the CMA of Country Music. Sent me a big plaque. Congratulations on what I did to help the album to be a million seller with my little old bluegrass thing in there. Then they give the award to a guy that I never heard in bluegrass music. What's his name? Bruce Hornsby got the plaque of being the bluegrass singer in that album. Well, I just say, all I can say, maybe I wasn't bluegrassier enough, I guess. I don't know. But here's a song that they wanted me to do in the first album. First song they asked me to do about the stars. I'll get it right. Sound like John Hartford up here tuning, don't it? Or Tony Rice or somebody. I'll tell you what, if Tony's still out there, if he'll get his guitar and come backstage, he's not out there? Lady, don't shake your head. Hell, I like him. I want him to get out. Well, I'll show you how good he is. If he'll get his guitar, I'll get him come out and pick one with me. He makes my guitar playing. Makes it sound better if I break 3 of his fingers. Tony, if you're out there, get your doggone guitar, son, and come in here and tear them up. Here's one that was done on the first album. Come and listen to my story, if you will. I'm going to tell about a gang of fellers from down at Nashville. First I'll start with old Red Foley doing that Chattanooga shoe. We can't forget Hank Williams with them good old lovesick blues. It's time for Roy Acuff to go to Memphis with his train. Minnie Pearl and Rod Brassfield and old lazy Jim Day. Turn on all your radios, I know that you will wait. Hear little Jimmy Dickens sing, take an old cold tater in May. There'll be guitars and fiddle, Earl Scruggs and his banjo too. Bill Monroe sang out them old Kentucky blues. Ernest Tubbs number, and wrongs don't make a right, at the Grand Ole Opry every Saturday night. There was Lonzo and Oscar a-popping bubble gum. George Morgan singing Candy Kisses, yum yum. I got a hole in my bucket, bringing in that Georgie milk. We'll sing the sunny side of the mountain and dance to the chicken red. There'll be guitars and fiddle, Sonny Osborne and his banjo too. Bill Monroe singing out the old Kentucky blues. Ernest Tubbs number, 2 wrongs don't make a right, at the Grand Ole Opry every Saturday night. There was Uncle Dave Macon, his gold tooth and plug hat. Cowboy Copus singing tragic romance. Sign, seal, and deliver with old Salmon Kurt McGee. And the master's ceremony was the Mr. George D. Hay. You can talk about your singers in all kinds of ways. None could sing the old songs like old Bradley Kincaid with his old hound dog guitar and the famous blue-tail fly. Strained beans and old Hank Snow with old fiddling Chubby Wine. There'll be guitars and fiddles, Earl Scruggs and his banjo too. Bill Monroe singing out the old Kentucky blues. Ernest Tubbs number, 2 wrongs don't make a right, at the Grand Ole Opry every Saturday night. Come on. Let's do Tennessee. You all are being real nice. And like I said, you're making us feel welcome. And we miss our little dobro player, David Nance, who's always been nice to me. And sorry to hear about his dad passing away and he couldn't be here. And really, like I said, I guess the boys and me are doing a pretty good job, but we miss him very much. And most of all, sorry that his dad passed away. And we're thinking of him, and ever since I've been here all day, every once in a while his name comes across my mind again, and I just love him and hope everything's going good. We sent some flowers down there today, called from the hotel and sent some flowers to David's daddy and all of them down there at the funeral home from Jimmy Martin and all the Sunny Mountain boys. I guess you boys are proud of that. I put your all's name on there. Oh, okay. Here's one called Tennessee, honey. I hear you calling me again. You've heard, read about the state of Tennessee. Down in the southern states is where I want to be, where the valleys are so green and the mountains are so tall. You'll know just what I mean when you hear them say you are Tennessee.
I hear you calling me.
I hear you calling me, the home of Davy Crockett in the hills of Tennessee. When I was a little boy around my folks at home, Mama always said to me, now Jimmy, please don't run. Now that I have strayed away, my heart is full of woe. Now when I think of Mom and Dad, that's where I want to go. Tennessee, Tennessee,
I hear you calling me.
I hear you calling me, the home of Davy Crockett in the hills of Tennessee. If ever I get back to the state of Tennessee, I tell you there'll be no more roaming for me. Oh, there lives a sweetheart, said she'd marry me. As soon as I get back to the state of Tennessee, Tennessee,
Tennessee, I hear you calling me.
I hear you calling me, the home of Davy Crockett in the hills of Tennessee. If ever I get back to the state of Tennessee, I tell you there'll be no more roaming for me. There lives a little sweetheart, said she'd marry me. As soon as I get back to the state of Tennessee, Tennessee,
Tennessee, I hear you calling me.
I hear you calling me, the home of Davy Crockett in the hills of Tennessee. You like that? Thank you. Keep it up. That's all right. That makes me happy. Hey, where's Doug? See if there's enough of smoke coming out. Wonder if Doug's going to come over and decorate the Hogany, see if we got any smoke coming out here. It's good to see you all so happy. We're going to ask you all to be a part of this life. We got one more song. We're going to ask everybody out there to be a part of it. We can't hear all of you people in the back. I know that I'm proud to say on this show today that Doug hasn't lost no money. He's made money tonight. But help to have a festival, he's got to have, if he has it Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, he's got to have a big crowd all 3 days. And tomorrow he better have 3 or 4 times as much, because Ricky Skaggs costs a lot of money. You ain't even up. I'm going to ask y'all to stand up and sing this song. If you can't sing it, just pat your feet. If you can't pat your feet, do like a barber does. Give it that. Huh? Rock Hearts? No, we're going to sing one song that y'all can sing with us. Before I do, though, I got over here. I was telling you about that boy laying down. I pulled on up the road there just a little bit, and there sat a man crying, an old man, sitting on a log back there trying to make it in here. I said, "Oh man," I said, "how old are you?" He said, "I'm 105. I said, 105, sitting here crying all them? He said, "Yeah." I said, "Oh man, you're 105. You should be up doing a fast dance." I said, "What in the world are you crying about? And you're 105 years old." He said, "My granddaddy slapped me." Stand up and sing "Will a Circle Be Unbroken?" Slap your hands with it. Everybody, everybody. Everybody be happy. That's what it takes. I was standing by my window on a cold and cloudy day when I saw that person rolling from to carry my mother away. Everybody, will the circle be unbroken? By and by, Lord, by and by, there's a better home waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Is everybody happy? Lord, I told that undertaker, please drive slow, or the body you are hauling. Thought I had to see her go. Will the circle be unbroken? By and by, Lord, by and by, there's a better home waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Everybody happy! Well, I followed close behind her, trying to hold up and be brave, but I could not find my sorrow when it laid her in the grave. Will the circle be unbroken? By and by, Lord, by and by, there's a better home waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Woo! Yeah! Undertaker, 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 please drive slow. For the body you are holding, Lord, I hate to see her go. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a letter on the wedding in the sky, Lord, in the
Mr. Jimmy Martin and the Sunny Mountain Boys. Yes, sir. Woo! He can't hear you.
I love you. Hey, let me say this. You make me feel like a little old country boy plowing corn for 50 cents a day. You're making me feel like I'm somebody, and I highly appreciate it. I'll never forget you. I love you for that. Thank you. So, I want to tell y'all just one little thing. Some of the entertainers are backstage. I was at the viewing of Keith Whitley over at the funeral home. And Mr. Roy Acuff and my wife and I sat and talked a little bit. And Keith Whitley's wife, his mother, I met her for the first time. And we were talking. They were fixing to make Keith Whitley in 2 weeks member of the Grand Ole Opry. Roy Acuff said they talked to me about it, Jimmy. But I want to tell y'all a little story. Then I'm going to go ahead and sing you another song and get off here. Us talking. He reached up and shook my hand. My wife's standing there. He said, Jimmy, 3 or 4 years ago, they called me in. They's fixing to make you a member. I said, well, Roy, what'd you say? He said, Jimmy, I told them you's a long time overdue. You'd be good for the Opry, and the Opry would be good for you, because you'd be out and talk about the Opry and be proud of it. You'd be a good mouthpiece. He said, what's keeping you off? I said, you guess, Roy. You people can guess. I just told you that right there. Well, I ain't gonna work on the railroad. I ain't gonna work on the farm. Gonna lay around the shack till the train comes back and rollin' the sweet baby. Rollin' the sweet baby. Rollin' the sweet baby's home. Lay around the shack till the train comes back and rollin' the sweet baby. Well, I ain't gonna work on the railroad. I ain't gonna work on the farm. Gonna lay around the shack till the train come back and roll out the sweet baby. Roll in the sweet baby. Roll in the sweet baby's arms. Lay around the shack till the train comes back and roll in the sweet baby. Where were you
Mr. Jimmy Martin and the Sunny Mountain Boys. Jimmy Martin. Yes, indeed, a real legend in his own time, Mr. Jimmy Martin. It's always a pleasure to work with that gentleman. He's been great and offered a lot and given a whole lot to the bluegrass music industry, and we appreciate him coming out and being a part of this program this evening. We'd like to mention that we probably are running about 15-20 minutes over.